I'm a complete beginner and I'm mining $2,540 a year in cryptocurrency, and it's not Dogecoin. I'm going to show you step by step how I did it. Why don't you stick around? Hey guys, thanks a lot again for coming by the channel, reaching 129. The channel is all about finding new creative ways to generate $129 worth of passive income per day. We hope to walk you through how we do it, and we hope to inspire you at the same time. We chose 129 because that's the number we like. You may have a different number. Maybe you need to replace, or maybe you want to generate $200 a day in passive income, so you'd be reaching for 200. But for us, it's reaching 129. We're so glad you came by the channel. And if you like what you see, don't hesitate to like and subscribe and come on back. We're going to be talking a lot about different ways that we generate passive income here, and how it is that we do it, and we share it with you step by step and so on and so forth. And so thank you so much for joining us on today's show. We're going to be talking today about the Kadena miner from Goldshell. It's called the Goldshell KD box. And this is a miner that came to my attention as I had signed up for the email list from Goldshell to let me know originally if any of the mini Doge miners would become available, and unfortunately they weren't. And so I got an email regarding the KD box from Goldshell, and I looked it up that night. I went to my computer, I looked it up, I saw they were on sale and almost 50% off. And so I went ahead and looked up Kadena. I looked up the price of Kadena. I looked up the miner efficiency, and I realized that maybe this would be something to diversify into and go ahead and purchase. So I went ahead and I purchased the Kadena miner. It came in the mail about 10 days later. The power supply, which I included in my purchase, came separately a couple of days later, but altogether about a 10-day delivery time. And when the box came, it was very easy to open, easy to access, easy to set up. And so I'm going to go ahead and show you the setup. I'm going to show you the profitability and give you an opportunity to see behind the scenes as to how this thing all works. Okay, so first of all, I want to say that you got to make sure you have the right plug-in for your unit. Obviously, if you open the box like I did and you're going to find this plug-in that doesn't work, just find a different plug-in that will plug into the back, a typical computer cord, to be able to haul that much amperage or wattage or voltage. Again, I'm a complete beginner, so I have no idea what kind of plugins or voltage or amps or anything like that. I just know that I've got it plugged in right now near my computer here, and it's working perfectly fine. So ensure you have the proper plug-in for it, and then of course all you got to do is plug in the PSU, the power supply, into the back of the Kadena miner. It's very easy, you can't mess it up. And then you plug in your power supply into your outlet and then flick the switch, turn it on, and it will turn on automatically. Then you're going to connect your Ethernet cord from your router directly into the back of your Kadena miner. That's why mine is sitting next to my computer desk here. And then when the router powers up, this is essentially the screen that you're going to see. Now this one's been running for a bit, so it's you're seeing some hash rates and everything here, and the messages that are there. But what you'll hear it spooling up and coming on. And so what you need to do is, once you've got it powered up, you need to go into your router. And so when you go into your router, you punch in your router. You're gonna be asked to log in, right? Usually the passwords for your routers is admin and admin, and so you'll log in. And once you log into that, you're going to be able to see what connected devices are on there. And at the connected device, you'll also see the IP address, 192.168.something.something. You want to copy that address, and then you want to enter that address directly into your browser, and then it will populate this screen, which is actually you've logged in to your Goldshell miner. So once you've got yourself logged into your Goldshell miner by entering the IP address that's found inside your router, you're going to want to have your miner really is already working. It's just not mining to anybody in particular. As a matter of fact, it's mining to the default miner, which is set in here. If you go to miner, you'll see that there's a different pool than this. This one I had to change and add, and I'll walk you through that in a minute. So you need a place to mine to, right? If your miner's going to mine, you need a place to mine to. And DX Pool is the place that we chose to select for mining. When you go to DXpool, this is the screen that you're going to see. You're going to create an account in DXpool in the top right hand corner, and then once you've created an account, you're going to have to create a sub account. And now I've created MotoMiner 2 and MotoMiner 3, but only 2 is operational. So what you do is you click create a sub account, name it, and so usually what I do is I name it by the name of my the same name I use for my username, so it's MotoMiner 2. And then once you do that, I'll pull it open here. You're going to give it a nickname. Right here you're seeing that it's blank for nickname. But if I was to add another one, this is the miner right here. I called it. This is me. I called it KD Box 1. You could have called it anything you want. But my account name up here is MotoMiner 2, and my KD box is called KD Box 1. Why? Because it's the first one. And so you enter the name KD. If I was doing another one, KD Box 2, it would expire forever, which means never, I guess in Chinese. You want to mine KDA, and then you create the observer. I'm not going to click it because it's going to create one like I did earlier, but it's going to create one under this list. And so that's how it works. So you've got the MotoMiner 2, and you've got the name of your miner. It's very important for you to remember the name of your miner. So you want to copy it, and you want to remember the name of your account, MotoMiner 2. So then you want to, once you've got that created, you want to go to the Kadena coins. So all of these are listed. DXpool allows you to mine all of those. But you go to Kadena Miner, and then you're going to scroll down here, and this is the Stratum URL. This is the URL that allows you to mine, and that it's tagged to you. And so what you do is you copy this, and remember, it says to create a worker in the form of, in this case it was MotoMiner 2, and my worker ID we know is KD Box 1, and then you're going to enter that where you're going to enter it? Well, you're going to enter it in your KD box. So you go back to your KD box, you go to your miner here on the left. You don't have to touch any of these, but you do have to change the pool settings. And right now in your new, oh, by the way, you're going to have to unlock it when you get it. You're going to have to unlock it. You click unlock up here, and it will give you the passwords 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. And it's very easy to unlock, and once it's unlocked you can access. So then what you're going to do here in the pool settings is you're going to add the DX pool. Click add. So we know it's a Stratum. The URL is the one that they wanted us to add. Wait, right here. So KDA, that's the one that we saw over here. Right, you copy it and you paste it here. It is for DX pool. And then your username, well, the username was MotoMiner 2 .KD Box 1. And the password, you can make whatever password you want. I almost put 1 2 3. And when if I was to hit apply, it would literally just duplicate this, okay, and it would make it inactive. It would be underneath of here, and actually I'll go ahead and do it. My account, MotoMiner 2 KD Box 1 and 1 2 3, and I'll apply, and it should populate it underneath. Now, of course, it turns off the miner at that time for a split second. It stopped, and so it shows inactive. If I wanted to make it active, all I have to do is drag it. I don't know if you can hear my miner there, but it just turned off and turned back on because it's, boop, look, it dropped right off. Anyway, that's what happens, and so now that becomes your active. So you can have, you can once you have your inactive one in there, just replace it with the top one, and then you can actually remove the old one if you want. Okay. So then, once you see that this is active, you can go back to the DX pool, select KDA. You're going to have to wait probably 1, 2, or 3, maybe 4 minutes. You will see the inactive and active switch. Instead of having 0 inactive and 0 active, it'll be 1 active and 0 inactive. And you'll see the hash rate starting to climb. And so that is, you see my hash rate really was 0, and then it started slowly climbing over time, right? So that's what's going to happen with you. It's going to start hashing, and then you're going to get some coins. So the great thing about DX Pool is you can go to profits. You can go to profits, and you can see the profit chart for the day and for the hours. So in my very first day, which was just a few days ago, I did it midday, activated it, and we were able to generate 1.189807 Kadena coins. And then the following day, it generated 4.885, and then the following day, 4.58. So I wanted to use the average of the last 2 days. So why don't we do that? I'll pull up my calculator here, my trusty calculator. And we'll add those two together. I'm just going to go to the first couple decimals. 4.88 plus 4.5. So we had 9.38 Kadenas for the last 2 days. I'll divide that by 2 days. It'll give us an average of 4.69. And then I'm going to go to Kadena, to the Kadena price for today. Kadena price is 144 right now. And I'm dealing in Canadian dollars, keep that in mind. Yeah, 145. And so I'm going to enter 4.69 Kadenas. So that's 678 per day. And the cost of power is literally minimal because it only uses 200 watts of power. And 200 watts is literally like 30 cents. Like it's just very, very, very inexpensive. But I will remove 30 cents for those of you out there who'll give me a hard time about it. So $6.50 a day, guys. $6.50 a day, 365. It's 2,372. That's because when I started this video, it was about 2,500, and it's dropped a couple pennies since. So it fluctuates quite a bit. But look at this high over here, guys. 158. I mean, this was, literally today. 158 today. So it is constantly moving and shaking around, but it's had a real good jump here in the last couple of days, right around the time that I bought the miner. And so it's very profitable, and it's very, very profitable because it certainly is not very expensive at all, right? So that's it, guys. Kadena Miner, if you want to go to Goldshell. Oh, and by the way, if you do want to go to DX Pool, first of all, thank you so much for watching this far. I really appreciate it. If you do go to DX Pool and you do decide to sign up with DX Pool, there is a referral link that I can add to this video, and you know what, you'd be supporting the channel with a little bit there. We really appreciate that. And so if you don't mind signing up by following that link, it's in the description below, that would be awesome. And so now we know that as we're generating and increasing our daily totals for reaching 129, this adds to our total number, right? How much have we generated in passive income every single day? Well, why don't we do the update now? All right, guys, I just had to break in here and give you a quick update. Kadena coin over the weekend has simply skyrocketed. When I showed you this video, when I started recording this video on Friday, it was at 141 Canadian. Now, I've even seen it go all the way to 280 Canadian this weekend, and it's settled down a little bit right now. But the total amount that we're mining yearly based on this price is completely different. It's not $2,500, it's $3,500. That's just in a few days, guys. And so when we tally the numbers up for our reaching 129 goal, again, we're trying to reach $129 of passive income, and this is the way that we're doing it. This is now generating $10 a day in passive income, not including electricity cost, which is only about 30 cents. So about $9.70 a day that we're generating off the Kadena tokens right now. So exciting. So our reaching 129 numbers, we've already created some passive income. So we had $107 left to go. Now we've got about $10 gone. So now we are at $97 left before we reach 129 of passive income. And so that's our totals for now. And so $97 remain. We have had over 1,200 YouTube views, and we've added 3 new subscribers to the channel. So guys, thank you so much for doing that. We really appreciate it. We're well on our way to reaching our goal of $129 of passive income every single day, and we're glad that you're a part of the journey. Next time, we're going to be talking about our other mining rig, which is the ASIC miners for Dogecoin and Litecoin. I've got one of those. It's been operational for quite a while now, and I'll be able to give you an update on how well that's doing and add that to the total, to our $97 total. We've got 97 bucks to go, and we look forward to seeing where it is that it goes from here. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.